Alright, welcome back. I'm Steve Hemlywell from the First 2 Minutes podcast, and we are resuming our playthrough of Max Payne. Full of Beretta, I should probably start using that then. We have discovered some information about what the bank robbers were after in the vault. It's clearly not the gold. They use it as steps. They're after Asia Corporation bonds, which from the cutscene we know is important to the story. Am I actually stuck on something here? Kind of. That backwards roll. Really getting us out of jams. Oh, I hit the roof. Yeah, that hurt. Grenades are not to be underestimated in this game. Reload. Okay, got it. Ammo. Gonna run away so they can kill us. Cool slow motion explosions. And we're at Roscoe Street. Chasing down these bank robbers, trying not to get caught ourselves. Let's do it.
Hold it! Max! Jesus, you almost gave me a heart attack! I nearly shot you!
Alex, I'm glad to see you.
What the hell's going on?
Uh-oh.
More corpses here than at the city morgue!
It's an armed robbery. I'll jump straight to the Roscoe Bank vault through the old station.
Uh-oh.
This is
Shady man in black.
This is Lupino's doing? Lupino's men? Really?
You sure that'll take a place?
It's locked. We gotta get out of here. If it's Lupino, it's...
No.
Alex!
There was nothing I could do. He was dead. I could tell by the empty, accusing stare of his eyes.
So lavishly written. Oh god! Oh god! I don't get any time to mourn. Straight back into it. Apparently emotions are for cutscenes, not for me. Alright.
Let's get the hell out.
Did someone throw a grenade instantly? Oh god. Whoa. No. Oh, don't go in there. It's really annoying to shoot you in there. Okay. I think. Good. All right. Whew. More painkillers. Open this gate, apparently. Cool. Anything back here we need? Another doorway we can't get through. So I've got some intrigue set up. One of the two people who can attest that we're actually an undercover cop, not just a mobster, just been killed. That's never good. Never what you want.
Alex had kept me relatively sane for the past 3 years. Now I didn't know how I felt. Somehow he had stumbled upon something big and ended up stepping on Jack Lupino's toes.
Playing a Bogart.
Lupino ran his racket of sex, drugs, and contract killings from a sleazy hotel in a slum block of tenements. The NYPD was closing in. I could hear the sirens. Their wail was a crescendo. Lupino thought he could get us by taking Alex out and leaving me to take the fall for it. All he had gotten was my attention. I went for the hotel first. It was a sad old thing with flickering lamps and faded colors, cheap mobster punks and tired-eyed prostitutes. I walked straight in, playing a Bogart like I'd done 100 times before. The place was run by a couple of murdering mobsters with shark smiles. The Finito brothers.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's the pain in the butt. Pain to the max.
You're killing me. Did you make that up yourselves, or you get some wino downstairs to come up with it? Don't answer that. A rhetorical question. I got something for the boss. Lupino around?
That kind of depends on who's asking. A friend or a junk swap plan. But don't answer. It's one of them, how do you put it, rhetorical questions. Lupino ain't here, but he said bye.
Lupino wasn't in his cheap hotel. Instead, I ran into the Finito brothers. My cover had been blown. The door slammed shut behind me. And then I was dodging bullets like raindrops.
Kind of a boss fight thing here. Got it. Managed to not get shot by the sawn-off shotgun. So
A letter on the desk caught my eye.
good dodge.
I'd met Lupino only once. The gangster ran all his rackets through his right-hand man, Vinny Gagniti. Gagniti was a high-strung whiner on the verge of breaking apart, like an overamped Energizer bunny. He had the brains to run the business, but he lacked the balls, always falling short, taking his frustration out on underage addicts and call girls.
The V deal goes down at your hotel. Jack's exact words, quote, "Vinny, you're in charge of this one," unquote. Rico Muerte's coming to see it through. Anything goes wrong and everybody's gonna get dead. Goes double for you. Treat this guy real good. Anything he wants, you give him. Don't screw this up or you're finito, finitos.
A V deal meant added security, locked doors, and lots of nervous thugs with itchy trigger fingers. I'd seen nothing coming in, but that didn't mean it hadn't been there. Rico Muerte was a regular Kaiser Soze, a spook story told to keep the apes in line. 313. The Finitos had scribbled Muerte's room number on the note's margin.
We're at room 313.
Everything all right? Bosses, Joey, Virgilio, you all right there? You're not answering. Call the others. Come quick. Hey, we can't wait for this. We gotta go in now. Bosses, we're coming in.
There he is!
Oh dear. Yeah, that sawn-off is great. It doesn't get
Getting out was not going to be easy. The staircase was locked and the elevator had been busted for a decade or more.
Yeah. Not sure why I keep giving these things quarters. Does it change my height? It does. That's gonna be great footage. Right.
In his press conference today, the mayor stated that Valkyr represents a clear danger to New York and called for drastic actions to eliminate the problem. On today's top story, the Valkyr crisis worsens with the murder of DEA Special Agent Alex Balder. Special Agent Balder had been shot repeatedly from a point-blank range. The gunman has been identified as Max Payne. The noose is sure to tighten around this fugitive criminal as more NYPD units join the search to apprehend him.
I had just gotten my 15 minutes of fame.
Not the way you want it. Not the way you want it. And I've been framed for my buddy's murder. That's how it goes, I guess. Let's, ooh, I wonder if I can get out here.
Yeah, something's wrong with the bosses. They ain't staring at
Maybe that's the way I'm meant to go. Break these. Tutorial told me to. It's a little hard to tell which of these are interactive or not, but it's a weird thing, but alright.
Yo!
Yo! Actually getting a thing from the cupboard, that's pretty cool.
Lords and ladies. Lady Amelia, Marquis Valentine asks for an audience.
Thank you, Lawrence.
My lady.
My lord.
And now, an all-new episode of Lords and Ladies, brought to you in part by Acer Corporation.
My lady.
My lord.
My lady, there is a matter of great importance I must bring to your attention.
My lord, there is?
Indeed, my lady, there is indeed. From the very first moment we met, upon that distant forest path, there has been sunlight in the autumn leaves blazing like the colors of your hair.
Oh, my lord, you should not speak so.
But, my lady, I must.
My lord, no! I forbid you. This cannot be. This must not be. My lord, it is too dreadful. Do not force me to speak the words.
My lady, I beg you, I must go. I would rather die than not.
Yes, my lord, I should rather be dead, for this shame is too great for the living. My lord, I am your long-lost sister.
Pretty good. Full painkiller.
V-head junkies could go off without a warning. I had to be careful.
Okay.
There he is!
Whoa. Yep. Get her into fire too. Oh. That was mostly lucky. What else we got here? Good.
Piece of crap!
Ooh, kill
There!
There. Need to get better at that. That's not good.
Tonight, the city's fight against the nightmare drug Valkyr took a turn for the worse, as DEA Special Agent Alex Balder was found brutally slain at the Roscoe Street subway station. A suspect was seen leaving the site only moments after the shots had been fired, and the NYPD is currently in pursuit of Max Payne, a repeated felon believed to be armed and extremely dangerous. And now the weather. The worst winter storm in recorded history continues.
That's not gonna help. I mean, I am armed and dangerous. Oh, painkillers. The Field Berettas are good. You can't really reliably land headshots, which is kind of important. The ambient noise in the building. Whoa, is quite good. I keep thinking that there's actually noises around me. So that, I think, is a timing worth talking about. The time it takes you to fire and rack and fire again on the shotgun is less than their flinch time. Means that if you can manage to...
I found Muerte's room.
If you manage to get multiple people flinching...
Yo!
Whoa. You okay? No, you're not okay. Sorry. You pulled the gun out. If you hadn't pulled the gun out, we would have been just fine there. Cool. Sure if that's anything. Yeah, because you can keep...
Muerte had received a letter.
You can keep enemies stun locked.
It turned up nothing to link Angelo Punchinello, the head of the Punchinello family, to Valkyr. All tracks had ended with Jack Lupino. The letter in Muerte's room was signed by the Don himself. It was the first hint that the Kingpin knew what was brewing inside his syndicate.
The trouble you got into after the Chicago screw-up. The Punchinello family bailed you out. You have been waiting for a chance to pay us back. One of our trusted boys has a monkey the size of King Kong on his back. We need your special skills for backup on a major deal.
Collecting evidence had gotten old a few hundred bullets back. I was
Yes.
already so far past the point of no return, I couldn't even remember what it looked like when I had passed it.
Oh, I love the writing. Take that. This guy set a trap up, so if I didn't pay attention, then I'll get shot. It's kind of cool. Ooh. I remember the first time I played this, that was not obvious.
I thought it was a bomb for sure.
Nah, the Russian wouldn't dare. This has been waiting to happen.
I thought it was a bomb.
Alright, well, I know that I can't take actions in the air, so I'm going to try and land on that so that I can shoot, stun him, and then fall again. Okay, we've got one. Look at that coming. Let's get him in a loop. What else we got? What else we got? I reload while I can. You know that puts me behind. Ooh! Okay, we're alright. One thing that seemed weird to me growing up, I guess, or when I was younger and I played it.
The hooker had left her diary on the table.
Perhaps an exaggeration. Which table? This table?
The diary belonged to a hooker named Candy Dawn. The read would have made a vice cop blush.
Had talks with the mystery hag over the phone again. Sent her the latest One-Eyed Alfred tape. As long as the hag keeps paying for the tapes, the old man could come every day for all I care.
She had a nice sideline, making secret X-rated flicks of her clients and selling them to the highest bidder. It would get her killed if her V-fix for the day didn't do it first.
Seems like a dangerous business. I think there was a room in here I didn't go in yet. Oh, no, not a room. Go this way.
Tim, go get him. No, wait, you go get him. You go.
Really good impact particles. Like to the point that I think they'd still be. Oh, look at that! Ah! To the point that I think they'd still be really acceptable, high quality. Now, I mean, other than the fact that they're maybe unlit, you know, other than that. Get this lift.
The old service elevator rumbled down to the bowels of Jack Lupino's hotel.
Rats everywhere. Alright, I think that's how we're going to leave this one for today with this excellent washing machine gyrating in the distance. I hope you've enjoyed it. Remember to leave us a comment and let us know what you thought or what you enjoyed. If you have any questions for us, and subscribe so you can get notified when more episodes release. I've been Steve Hello. You can find more stuff on our YouTube channel and on our podcast at first10minutes.com. See you again soon. Bye.